Hi, it's Rebecca. Hey, today I want to talk about revision as spoken of by Neville Goddard. He explained what he called revision very well. And it's a technique that you can use to recreate your past the way you'd prefer it to be. You know, we are a product of our imaginations, and we're creating as we go along, moment to moment, our lives as we imagine them to be. And many times things that are happening to us right now are a result of thoughts and feelings that we had a little while ago. And once we understand how that works, we begin to also understand that we can change the energy, the outcome of situations that have happened to us in our past. It's called revision by Neville Goddard. Jose Silva liked to call it the three scenes technique. This is how it works. Let's say you have an exchange with someone that doesn't go the way you'd like. It's not what you were expecting. Maybe you even start having an argument, or they're not saying the things that you would like to be hearing, like you're hired, or you're my friend, or I'm so glad you're here, or I appreciate you, or whatever it is that's not happening. If you're having a difficult relationship with someone, you can revise it. What you do is you go within, you relax, you get to the alpha level. The alpha level is that level of consciousness where you're not asleep, you're still awake, but you're very, very relaxed mentally and physically. And you go within and you recreate the situation. You take a look at what happened. Maybe you were arguing. And then you create something in your imagination that changes it. You see yourself shaking hands or hugging each other, apologizing. You get an apology from the person, and you're agreeing that you can disagree, or they're telling you that you are getting the outcome you want. Like maybe they're saying you're hired, or I'm so glad you're in my life, or let's do something positive together. Let's be partners. Whatever it is that you're desiring. If you really feel in your imagination like it's happening, and you feel the outcome as complete, it's done. This is the new outcome. You forget about the old one. It's erased from your consciousness. You're just focusing on the outcome that you desire. You will be amazed. It's as if they're transformed, or they're like different people, or they get amnesia. They don't even remember that they said something really nasty to you. This is very real because your imagination is creating your life. It's your energy that's going out there, and it has a magnetic effect on everyone in your life. Now, it's not that you want to control other people, but in your own world, you're controlling outcomes for yourself. Instead of getting resistance everywhere you go and having people be angry at you or difficult or not getting what you want when you try to do something, it smooths everything over if you constantly use this revision to imagine the outcome that you desire. One time I had an accident and I had to use it very quickly. I was driving my car quite a few years ago, and I hydroplaned on a rainy day right into a pickup truck. I had no seatbelt on. Completely crumbled my car up like an accordion, broke the windshield with my head right here. There was blood that trickled right down to here, and it didn't go any further. Broke the steering wheel with my chest. It was completely collapsed. Now, I didn't see any of this after it happened, even though I was conscious. I didn't really see the devastation. I guess there are these incredible endorphins or something that are released in our brain that make us kind of euphoric, because I wasn't freaking out, but I denied it immediately. I told myself there are no accidents in my world. I reversed it. there are no accidents. And I told myself that God is my life with a capital L. God is my life. I was one with God. This policeman showed up. He called an ambulance. I went to the hospital. They x-rayed me from head to toe. And I'll never forget the look on this doctor's face when he came into the emergency room where I was still lying. He looked at me and he said, "You didn't even crack a bone." They x-rayed me from head to toe. Now, I know the policeman who came to the hospital had told the doctor the condition of the car. It was pretty severe. I mean, the engine dropped down. The roof was buckled. The car was demolished. And I didn't even crack a bone because I immediately went to that place where there are no accidents. And I had conditioned my mind to think that way by studying spirituality and metaphysics, a la the Bible, Mary Baker Eddy, and other mystics for a number of years. So I was ready when this happened. It was bad. It was an accident and it was a bit shocking, but I never freaked out. I never really expected anything other than a good outcome. That's where belief comes in. You have to believe that there's always a solution. And once you get to that place where you will not accept that everything's falling apart or you're going to die or something else, you're free, because there really always is a solution. We are very, very powerful. But you need to study. You need to really care about figuring out how things work and how you work, how your mind works. And once you get on that path, you begin to uncover so many fascinating things, revision being one of them. You're never stuck with the outcome that you think you got. If you get redirected, you'll know, okay, I didn't get the outcome I wanted because there's something better. But you're in the driver's seat and you get to choose. You're not a victim. You're not at the mercy of other people all the time in your life. You get to choose the outcomes that you desire. You just need to think more about Neville Goddard's technique called revision.